In that first game was like two teams going in opposite directions. Unfortunately for the boys, neither team is doing really quite well this season.
That's right, same type situation here. South won the first game of the year, then they have lost every game since then. North's kind of having an up and down season this year. Both teams really trying to find themselves. You know, it started January, it's second half of the year. Let's see how each team, kind of plays it out.
One thing that would indicate the South is really struggling this year is just this past week, Coach Schultz brought up a two underclassmen to join the varsity, a sophomore and a freshman.
Yeah, they did. They're trying to find themselves. They played some really close games early on in the season. Games that they, could have maybe possibly won. One was against West, who's leading the conference, as a matter of fact. But after that, things have just been struggling. Both sides of town are kind of equal in the same thing, that they're both trying to find who's going to be their scorer, who's their go-to guy a little bit, who's their leader or their star. They're all kind of like equal right now, and who's going to take the forefront.
Now for North, they have a little better scoring, and their scoring is coming mostly from TJ Kellner, although Rob Kane had 29 points the other night against Appleton, and so they probably stand a little bit better in that regard than South does.
Yeah, Rob Kane is the leading senior on the team. Rob came in and kind of didn't play as a freshman here at North, and then last year played with all these upperclassmen. He was kind of the guy, maybe the guy that, we were saying, who's that go-to guy? Well, I watched him play on Tuesday night, and Rob was just outstanding. He had 3-point shots, 2-point shots, and hit some clutch free throws down at the end. Off and on, though, TJ Kellner, just a sophomore, he's kind of their three-point shooter out here. Taller kid, one of the tallest three-point shooters they've ever had here, but he's been kind of their leading scorer as well. Quarterback Dave Moss is now been inserted in the lineup to play the point guard spot for them. So they too have been trying different setups. They've changed Tommy Eyrich into the starting lineup. I don't know if he's starting tonight, but he's been moved in the post. They've tried Zach Gardner, so they're trying to find things as well.
I thought you and I both, I believe, were at that game against Green Bay West, which they lost. And I thought that North really struggled trying to find somebody to run the team from the point guard spot. Seems like Dave Moss is kind of taking that role now, but that's a game in, game out situation also.
Right, Dave's more of a penetrator. He really gets down deep, and when I used to coach the system for Coach Sesatell, I liked that because he could really draw the defense, then kick it out to your three-point shooters, and that's something that Dave can do. He's not counted on to score a lot, but he can really drive, penetrate, and use his quickness to help out those shooters.
Now Mike Weber is the leading scorer for South in conference play. He's a guy that you're going to have to be aware of if you're North.
Yeah, he is too, and Matt Hemsing, who we've seen for a lot of years, he's had some big games too for them. They're still trying to find. Tyson Pitch is a really outstanding athlete and things. Jamal Johnson, and Andy Lancer is somebody that we talked about at the beginning of the year, who's had came up as a sophomore last year, played on the varsity, but really hasn't had a great ball game this year. So again, I think they're still trying to mold out of that football system.
I think we're going to give you an assist on that one.
And try to get into the basketball system. Watch South, though. They're a totally different team than they were under Coach Koopman. They really like to push the ball and like to get out and run a little bit, and something that Coach Schultz is trying to insert.
I was talking with Gary Simon today over at 5th grade basketball at Farnsworth, and he said, one of the things you have to do when you have a new coach, you got to learn the system. Right. And that just doesn't happen. Even in the course of a season, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and the JV is, we're going to talk about that game later on, but they've had an undefeated season so far in the conference, and so they're obviously learning the system. You got some young kids out here, just juniors, and as you said, a sophomore and a freshman now playing with the varsity, so it's going to take some time to insert what you want to. Maybe it comes here tonight.
We're going to find out. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup and the tip-off for the second game tonight.
When I need you, I just close my eyes and I'm with you, and all that I so wanna give you.
You don't have to be a hero to be a hero. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
Diversification. It's a pretty big word, but easy to understand, especially when it comes to structuring your investment portfolio. Having diversity in your investments is always a good idea. It not only makes your overall portfolio more balanced, it can provide you with a little peace of mind by helping you minimize your risks. Simply put, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Learn more about the importance of diversifying your portfolio and choose to save.
Pop quiz. Who had the eye of the tiger? What horse did Seabiscuit beat? Who showed who the money? In what game is there no crying? And by the way, what game did your kid play at recess today?
Know what really matters. Know about your kid's school and know about your kid. Find out 100 ways to know more, do more.
I remember when it first hit me. Applied energy in a forward direction equals human locomotion.
What does this all mean, Doc?
Well, it changed life as we know it.
I thought, wow, this concept might actually change the way we get from point A to point B. I felt like Einstein inventing the telephone.
I give you the human foot.
Get up, get out, get moving. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
With our headsets on, so I think we're ready to go. I've got the starting lineups, but we'll wait till they make the introductions. Our officials tonight are a couple of happy kind of sounding names, Chris. Rick Glowy and Tim Jolly. And
They've been here before.
okay, I don't remember those two guys, but I did talk to Coach Rudolph, and they do know about the sidelines. Okay, so we'll be quiet for a minute. The playing of our national anthem. Go through the starting lineups for Sheboygan North. They're considered the visiting team. Number 3, Brad Schmitz, is a 6-foot senior. Number 11, Dave Moss, is a 5'11" senior. Number 24, Rob Kane, is a 6'3" senior. Kane scored 29 just the other night. Number 31, sophomore TJ Kellner is 6'2", he'll be starting. And rounding out the starting lineup is another sophomore, Tom Eyrich. He's 6'3", and he's number 51. For the Red Wings, starting at a guard, a senior, 5'9", Tony Gallhart, number 3. Also a senior, 5'9", is number 11, Matt Hemsing. Chris mentioned him in the opening. He's a good athlete. Number 15, Tyson Pitch, is a 6-foot junior. High scorer for South so far this year. Number 25, Mike Weber, is a 6'1" senior. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 53, Andy Lancer. Lancer, a 6'4" junior. We mentioned the officials tonight, Rick Loy and Tim Jolly. North comes into this game 2-3 overall, 2-2 in the Valley. That's not right. And South is 1-6, 0-4.
North 3-5.
3-5. Thank you. 3-5 overall, 2-2 in conference. South 1-6, 0-4 in conference. South won their first game in their conference tournament against Kiel, and on a 6-game losing streak, looking to beat that. This is the 160th game between these two schools. South controls the opening tip, and we're off and running in game 2. Hemsing has it. Pitch looking inside. Over to Weber. Jump shot is off, no good. Weber trying to get it inside to Tony Gallhart. Goes off of his hands, out of bounds. Will also bring it up against the pressure defense of Tyson Pitch. Kellner on the wing. North's had trouble in their half-court defensive games. I've seen them, Chris. Kane has it inside, knocked away. Moss driving to the hoop. Rolls off, no good. Lancer with the rebound. Kick it up to Pitch. Looking to go. Good defense by North. And Moss with a steal. Good help defense by the Raiders.
There's that quickness again.
Moss hard to the basket, lays it up and in with the right hand.
Well, as I said in the opening, Marty, that's what he brings to the table. He drives to the basket. Most of the time he kicks it out, but there you saw 2 shot attempts by Dave Moss.
Weber over to Lancer, now over to Pitch. Pitch being guarded by Brad Schmitz. Weber, high arching shot is no good. Kellner with the rebound. Dump down low to Eyrich, pump fake, and his shot is blocked, but the foul is going to be called on Andy Lancer. That's Lancer's first foul and the first team foul on the Red Wings. And going to the line for North will be Tom Eyrich.
And coming in is Nick Wilson for Sheboygan South. He'll be coming in a minute. I like this kid. He's a heck of an athlete. He can jump out of the gym. Saw him last year play here. I really like the way he plays.
Wilson is a 6'4" sophomore. Coming in for Andy Lancer. Tim Schultz roaming the south sideline.
Year number 1. Originally from Plymouth. Chris Korf is his assistant coach. He's from Falls. I didn't think Falls and Plymouth
spoke to each other.
Just kidding about that, but Chris Korf, who outstanding football coach at Sheboygan South as well, did not do it this year though.
Nick Wilson was fouled by Rob Kane. His first and first team foul. 6:05 remaining in the first quarter. North on top, 4-0. Pitch looking for the screen. Pull up 18-footers off, no good. But Hemsing with the follow-up gets it in. Good hustle to the board by Matt Hemsing.
You got that right.
Wilson knocks it off the foot of Eyrich, so he says, but the official doesn't see it that way, and North is going to keep the possession.
Tony Gullhart all over TJ Kellner over there in the corner.
Well,
not going to allow him a shot at all.
All right, they know about his three-point shooting.
Kind of throws it kind of not straight up, more of the side.
Get a 5-second count if he doesn't get rid of it in a hurry, and he does. Kane trying to get Weber off his feet, but can't. And North on a reset. Eyrich trying to go through the middle, has it knocked away by Weber. Hemsing has it. Moss on the steal.
3 quick turnovers for the Southsiders. Nice pass.
Inside feed to Eyrich, and then he's fouled hard. Nick Wilson committing the foul.
See Dave Moss's impact right away, driving to the basket twice. There he drives to the basket, and there was his dump-off pass.
Eyrich will go to the line. He made 2 before. Checking in for South is Zach Duquette. Armory pretty packed tonight, Chris.
Yeah,
you mentioned it during the first game. It's starting to fill up. Now it is full. Eyrich got the second one to go. 5-2, North on top early. We're at 5 minutes remaining. South able to break the North pressure. Weber taking it in the lane, and then he's hacked by Moss. Check that. Foul is going to go on Tom Eyrich.
Well, here comes the freshman, Jake Biederwolf, into the game.
Biederwolf, number 41. Usually reserve those high numbers for the bigger players.
I think they think he's going to grow.
No, they're hoping.
Very tough situation for a young man. A freshman, first varsity game, and you're playing into a full house. And you're playing against your arch rival, and see how he responds.
TJ Engels in the ball game for Eyrich. TJ is a force in the middle. Wilson trying to establish position, but Eyrich playing the tough defense inside. There's a battle.
Yep.
Out on the wing is Zuquette.
Nice
good
pass.
Inside feed. Hemsing to Wilson for an easy 2.
Nice pass there by Hemsing. His 3rd year here as well. He's played here as a sophomore.
Well, there's a lot of Hemsings gone through the South program over the years.
Yes, there is.
I think he's number 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And I think there's one coming up.
Yeah, I think the brother played on the JVs today. Just a freshman, I think.
South forcing North out further on the floor. Kellner taking it hard, inside feed to Engels, but the shot is blocked out of bounds by Wilson.
Did I mention he could jump?
Yeah, I think you did. He showed it there. Yeah. Speaking of jumping, the Bearcats jumped out of the gym today with, I think, 17 or 18 blocks in that game against Marquette.
Jamal Johnson comes in for South.
Moss tracking it down, going hard to the hoop, and he's fouled by Zach Duquette. There's a good shot of Zach. He worked a little bit with his dad in that referendum business, Chris. Jamal Johnson hustling, tips it out of bounds.
That's the right call.
Yep.
Jamal doing his best to sway the official, but he was not able to do it. Jamal, good athlete. Moss taking it hard to the hoop, has it stripped away from Duquette, and then he throws it off of Duquette, but we have a foul called. Foul goes on Zach Duquette. That's his second foul. 3:46 remaining in the first quarter. North on top, 5-4.
This is what South, they've already played 9 different players. Not even halfway through the first quarter already.
Ryan Williams in for North.
Probably trying, like I said, all year, trying to find what the right thing is here.
Good catch by Kellner, rips it away from Biederwolf. He forces a shot and got it to go. Kellner, a rare 2-point attempt.
Correct.
Johnson,
Biederwolf
hard,
wide open.
Back out. Hemsing going hard, has the ball kicked by Ingles. Tony Gallhart comes back in. Gallhart, the quarterback on the football team and shortstop on the baseball team last year.
Yep.
He likes sports that involve balls.
I like that. Multi-sport athletes, just awesome to see.
Biederwolf over to Gallhart. Nice, good help defense by Ingles to stop the drive by Pitch. And then Moss steps in to steal the pass to Wilson.
Turnover number 4 for South.
Williams had the shot, didn't take it, kicks it back out. Moss, not an outside shooter per se, but he does like to take the ball to the hoop. Brad Schmitz forcing the action, can't get the shot in. Nick Wilson for South got the rebound and then he passed it out, and then Moss on the steal attempt, I think hit Biederwolf's knee. Not only took a header, but he also got called for the foul.
Yeah. And our prayers go out to Dave Moss. His dad's very, very sick, and say some prayers for Dave and his family.
Alex Jordan is in for Dave Moss, number 21, guarding Matt Hemsing as he brings it up the court. Lancer battling hard inside with TJ Engels. They're having a lot of fun. We're going to get a foul called. Good thing, otherwise Johnson would have traveled.
Yeah. I was going to say foul or travel.
Foul goes on TJ Engels. That's the 4th team foul on North. Each player has only 1. South also has 4 team fouls, but Zach Duquette has 2. Hemsing trying to go inside. Good pass inside to Lancer, but he lost it out of bounds. 7-4, North on top. Taking it hard to the hoop, but not getting the basket was Alex Jordan, and then we get a scramble on the floor. And we're going to get a foul call here?
I think so.
Foul goes on Alex Jordan. Weber. Foul called on Williams. He cut him off, but made contact. That was a good call.
Well, he cut him off with his shoulder instead of getting out in front of him.
6 team fouls on North, each player with 1. But looks like South is going to be in the bonus here in the first quarter.
And they're struggling on offense, so that's something that may help them. Next foul that North commits.
Get some easy points at the free throw line.
very much like the ladies' game with the North Raiders. They made a lot of hay at the line.
Pitch lost the ball on the way up. He had the defender beat, but then he lost the ball and lost it out of bounds. North has it with 1:35 remaining in the quarter, and they have the lead at 7-4. Engels on the wing, up to Eyrich. Pump fake and a shot by Jordan, and he draws the foul. Yeah. Going to the line with a pair, shooting a pair.
Tyson pitched there, left his feet. He's a good athlete and he can really jump, but you got to know when to jump and not to jump. Sometimes you got to let the guy shoot and just get a hand up in the face, but a little out of control that time, and I think he knows it himself. He's looking down at the floor.
Jordan's shot was in and then popped out. Adam Murray comes in along with Johnson, Lancer, and Pitch coming out. Jordan put that one in, and so far in the quarter, North has made 4 out of 6 free throws. South has yet to attempt a free throw. Johnson outside the line, can't get it. Engels with a great position. And the rebound, long pass to Schmitz, is off his hands and out of bounds. Rob Kane coming back in. And coming in for his first taste of action is Andy Pulls.
Well, South played 10 guys, North played 9 guys.
And they still can't score many points.
No. You know, there's some box scores you read in the high school games where just 7, 8 players play, and we're in the first quarter, and it's a lot of, you know, kind of yo-yo action.
Kick out, jump shot is up and in by Adam Murray. Murray off the bench gets a quick 2.
6'3" senior.
Kane looking for the shot, but couldn't get it. Weber playing the great defense inside. Johnson pressuring Pulls. South again defending hard against the Northsiders, forcing them out on the floor.
And TJ gave up his dribble there, so now he's in trouble.
Kane going hard to the hoop, pulls up and's got it. But they're going to wipe away the basket and say the foul was committed on the drive to the hoop.
They're in the bonus 2, aren't they? Or no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Foul is on Mike Weber, his first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fouls on South. So there's a good shot at Tim Schultz. Chris mentioned he's in his first year at South. He did, I think, a 4-year stint out in Howards Grove, or pardon me, New Holstein before he came to Sheboygan. Kellner driving hard, a circus shot is no good, but he draws the foul.
You know, that's 2 times he's taken a look at who's guarding him, and he knows he's got a big size advantage, and he's attacked both times. Last time he made kind of a circus too. This time he drew the foul.
I was watching North on offense the trip before this time, and I saw him underneath the basket, I think at least on one time, you know, cutting through and posting up a little bit, trying to get the ball. You know, the other games that I've seen him play, he's basically always stays on the outside.
Absolutely.
TJ knocked in that first free throw. And he has the second. It's 10-6. North, 4 seconds now, 3. Johnson, I don't think he realizes the time. And North never got a, or pardon me, South never got a shot off at the end of the quarter. Not good clock awareness at the end of the quarter, but we're at the end of 1 in our second game tonight, and the Golden Raiders lead at 10-6.
If you give me a fish.
If you give someone a fish,
You feed them for a day. Teach someone to fish.
Feed them for a lifetime.
Give me a fish, and you'll feed me for a day. Teach me to fish, and you'll feed me for a lifetime.
Through Volunteers of America, you can help change lives in your community.
3 and 2. Let's talk a little bit about the North Boys JV game. I came over to the Armory this afternoon, watched the end of that girls JV game, and a good one in there. South, of course, winning 62-47. We mentioned that. Well, when I came back to the Armory about 10 after 5 to get ready for these 2 games tonight, my gosh, there was kind of screaming and yelling going on. I thought, holy cow, did I oversleep or what? Nope, they were in the 3rd overtime of that boys JV game. And Ron Rudolph's group came out with a 82-81 win over South and a big upset. South JVs came in undefeated.
Nolan Free from North hit a 2/3 of a court shot at the buzzer to send it in overtime.
Which one? Tyson Pitch on a streaking layup, put it up and in.
Just a regulation, Marty.
So that set him up. It was very close at halftime, I know. I think North was up by 2.
Yeah.
And Ron Rudolph playing without 4 of his top players. They moved up to the varsity. Moss with a fine pass from TJ Kellner got a layup. 12-9, 12-7, 12-8. They're trying to figure out the scoreboard. It's 12-8. Pitch out to Hemsing. He's left wide open. Moss lost track of him. Shot is no good, and then Schmitz commits the rebound on Pitch.
Well, we know Matt Hemsing can hit that shot. You got to close out a little bit quicker on that.
That's the 7th team foul on North, and South will be going to the line. Tyson Pitch shooting the 1-and-1. Rims in and pops out.
Tony Gohard all over TJ Kellner. Rob Kane has yet to attempt a shot.
Inside feed to Irick. He forces the action, can't get it to go. Kane with the rebound. Kicks it out to Kellner. North on a reset. Kane, shot is no good, but he's fouled by Mike Weber. And Weber claiming Kane committed the offensive foul. For Mike, that's his 2nd foul, Chris, and now it's Weber and Duquette with 2 fouls each for Sheboygan South. Jamal Johnson coming in, and Weber is going to check out. Weber goes out with 2 fouls. He has no points and hasn't been much of a force on offense. I don't know if he's even taken a shot.
Just one.
Kane missing a pair, and then we're going to get a foul. Tyson Pitch with a great rebound, and he's pushed from behind by Rob Kane. That's Kane's 2nd foul.
And I would,
coming in for him is Schwer.
Knowing Coach Desatel, it'd probably a big shock if we see him back in the action in the half.
You know what I think happened is Rob was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. And those things happen. Well, Pitch made that one. One for 3 for Tyson Pitch. Ball knocked away from Schwer. South has it. Johnson, jump shot, short arm, but no good. Out of bounds, off of South. Lipping off again.
Yep, can't be talking to the officials. Not going to change their mind.
Hey, you know who refereed our game today? Zach Raff.
Really?
Yeah. He did all right.
Yeah, he's up Upper Iowa, doing a little baseball, doing
home for the semester break. Schmidt's taking it hard, but blocked out of bounds by Jamal Johnson. Woo! Not in my house. Wilson in for Lancer. And Derek Deasing, former TV8 announcer, in for Schmitz.
That's right. A few years back.
Here, watch this. Woofda. Johnson on a breakaway. Back to live action. He tries the dunk. Missed the dunk, but got the kind bounce, and it goes in.
You just got to put that one in there, though.
That's exactly right.
That could have gotten nice thing to do. Very impressive, but
Wilson on a tip away on a pass attempt to Eyrich, and South has it right back. Tyson pitch. Couple of bounces, couldn't get it to go. Strong rebound by Kellner. North on top, 12-11. South forcing the action. Schwer had a shot attempt, but he was guarded closely by Johnson and couldn't get it to go, and South has it back. Down 1. 5:20 remaining until halftime. Johnson, jump shot, no good. And we're going to get a foul on Tyson pitch, pushing Deasing on the back on the rebound attempt.
And he did. He pushed underneath, and then he tapped the ball. So it was a very good call. You watch that on the TV when you know, on Tuesday night, you'll see that you pushed underneath and then got the foul through on top. Tyson pitch making an impact, though.
There, you're going to see it
over.
right here.
Watch him push. Push.
See that?
See
with
Derek,
the left arm.
Yeah.
That's how I do it at basketball.
Derek Deasing.
I always do that on Schwalbe, but he's always calling it.
He didn't. Derek didn't move because he just jumped forward. He was shoved.
Yep. That was a good call by the official. For once. Just kidding.
Yeah. Doing a good job here tonight.
Yep. Derek Deasing, high arching free throw. We'll look at the North High cheering section. Cheerleaders. Ooh. Deasing couldn't get that second one in. 13-11 North on top.
Nick Wilson with a sky on that rebound. Good athletes over here at South. Some good jumping ability.
Peter Wolf taking it hard to the hoop, has his shot blocked by Eyrich. Scramble on the floor, and they're still scrambling. And coming out with it is Tony Gallhart. I think we got a jump ball call, but I'm not sure. The action heated tonight, to say the least.
Man, it's 13-11.
Johnson being guarded by Williams. Gallhart by Kellner. Jake Biederwolf back in the game. Hemsing, spin move in the lane.
Good cutoff D by North.
Yeah, you're right. Good help defense.
Gotta know where 11 is.
Hemsing has it again on the wing. Long possession for the Red Wings.
Well, if they score, it was well worth it.
Exactly.
Good defense by North. Watch this.
Wilson, Sky can't get it in. Battle for the rebound. Moss comes away with it.
Good athletic attempt by Wilson. Just missed it.
North working the perimeter, looking to get it inside. Deasing almost shuffled the feet.
Good close out there by Hemsing. He's not going to allow the three-pointer either.
Moss going hard. His shot is up, no good, and we get a foul. Wilson was eyeing up the block. You could just see it as Moss went to the hoop.
They go right at Biederwolf again there.
And the foul does go on Jake.
Dave Moss is pretty quick.
Dave Moss making his first trip to the free throw line. Murray coming back in, and Brad Schmidt's coming back in for North. Kyle Reuter, number 33, seeing his first action. Reuter's a 6'2" junior. Moss knocked in his first attempt, and he's got the second. Moss with 6 points, leads all North scores. (14-11).
Oh boy.
Reuter dribbling through a lot of defenders, almost lost the ball.
Murray is standing underneath the basket, just waiting for him.
Johnson hard to the hoop, had the ball tipped, but he was able to hang on to it and get the layup.
There's the North break.
Shot by Williams is no good. South with the rebound, then we get a foul on Dave Moss as he tried to make the steal against Hemsing. That'll be Moss's second foul. Hemsing will be going to the line. Alex Jordan comes in for Moss, and Tim Schwerer is going to come in for Williams. Hemsing has 2 points so far in the ball game, looking for number 3 and 4. Johnson skying through the lane, tips it back, and South keeps possession. Good closeout defense by Eyrick, but a great rebound inside, and then throwing it away was Reuter. Got up high for the rebound, but couldn't do anything with it once he got it. Driving basket is good by Jordan, and we get a foul on South. Basket is good. Foul goes on number 45, Adam Murray.
Just the 4th basket for Sheboygan North in first half here, 3 minutes left.
Jordan gets a 3-point play. It's now 18-13, an extremely low scoring game. Gallhart was open for quite a time down the floor before they got him the ball. Hemsing being guarded by Jordan. Going hard to the hoop, draws the foul. No basket, no basket. They're calling a foul on the floor, and that was a close one, Chris.
I think they got it on the bump before the hop, and so that's why they called it.
Jordan, Alex Jordan, picks up the foul, not Michael. That was a joke. Alex Jordan, not Michael.
Yeah.
Hemsing back to the line to shoot. He missed his last attempt.
I'm just concentrating on all my action here and everything that's going on.
Stop looking at those high school girls.
I'm just looking, there's a lot of people here too.
Oh, there is. This place is packed to the corners even.
Well, both sides, it's just filled up to the top.
Yep, all the way to the corners. And sometimes you get these open gaps where the team sit. Those are pretty full too for the most part, especially on the south side. Really got her dressed up well with all the banners and things. Very nice. Hemsing got that second free throw in. It's 18-14 North on top. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Schwer has it. We get a whistle underneath.
Double foul, Lancer, Engels.
Good call by the official. He's got a good gym voice.
Lancer and Engels kind of laughing it off. They're just battling hard. And they both come out of the game.
And the coaches have the last word.
Jeez.
TJ had an opening, but I'll tell you, Biederwolf closed very quickly and stopped him from getting a shot. That was a great defensive play by Jake Biederwolf.
Wilson getting in front of Dodge.
Number 41, Corey Dodge in the game for the first time for North. Schmitz has it on top. Now it's Dodge. North looking to get something underneath. We're under 2 minutes until halftime. Schwer taking it hard, dishes it out to Jordan. No good. Strong rebound by Jamal Johnson. And a foul on North.
I think that's just the first 3-point attempt there by North. They haven't hit any.
Corey Dodge picks up the foul, and Johnson will be going to the line.
There's a nice shot from way up there.
Steve Reinert giving us that shot.
Oh, it's Kerry Kautzer up there.
Ooh, KK. That means Scott Muloff is in the truck spinning the dials. I'll tell you one thing, South has not made hay at the line, Chris, and this is costing them the lead.
I was just going to say that South is not making a lot of their free throws.
Oh.
So you're right on, Marty. I'm with you there. North's made a few more because they're pretty equal on baskets, and to be honest with you, there hasn't been a lot.
Nope. Very defensive-oriented game tonight. Both teams playing hard, but finding the baskets tough to get. Schmitz from outside can't get it. Schwer with a strong rebound takes it hard to the hoop. And then Johnson says, you're not going to get a basket, and commits a foul. That's his third foul. Yikes. Schwer's free throw is good. Well, I am really behind the times if that's his third, because I only had him for one.
Well, I don't know about that. I think you would be coming out of the game, don't you think?
Yeah, I would think so.
I think it maybe is two. Let's check that at halftime, Marty.
Yep, Schwer knocks in a couple of free throws. It's 20-15. We're at 1:20 remaining until halftime. North on top. Reuter going hard to the basket is cut off. Good defense by North. Schwer making a steal. Jordan hard to the basket, has it stolen away. Good steal by Kyle Reuter. Blocked. Kellner with a block on Gallhart. North setting it up. Almost tipped away, but gathering it back in was Alex Jordan. 35 seconds remaining until halftime. North on top by 5, 20-15. Dodge has it, being guarded by Wilson. Schwer can't get the three-point attempt to go, and I'll tell you, Wilson skied high above the crowd for that rebound. Wow.
I like him. I watched him last year when playing with the JV game, and I thought that when he became a varsity player, he'd be just outstanding. He's showing it right here.
Kick out, shot attempt, no good. Tap up is in by Reuter at the buzzer. And we're at halftime, very low scoring affair. North on top, 20-17.
Noise. There's more of it in your life than you think. Everyday sounds, from household appliances to traffic. Even a crowded restaurant can hit 85 decibels. That's the level audiologists know can cause permanent hearing loss. So keep an eye on your ears and visit ASHA.org, the American Speech Language Hearing Association.
How do you convince a 14-year-old girl that hair doesn't matter? When the diagnosis is childhood cancer, where can parents turn? CureSearch.org can help. It's run by doctors and scientists whose research has led to an overall cure rate of 78%. You're not as alone as you feel.
Wisconsin. Life's so good. Call 1-800-432-TRIP or visit travelwisconsin.com.
Looking for a part-time job that'll help pay for college? Consider one that can do that and a lot more. The Air National Guard. We've got the Montgomery GI Bill and a special cash bonus that can help get you through college. And training that can put you on course for an impressive full-time job. The Air National Guard. It's money for college and fuel for your future. Call 1-800-2GO-ANG.
Let's play a game. Let's pretend you own an apartment building and I want to rent from you. I make a good salary, have a good credit history. Would you rent your place to me? How about now? Do you still like me? What if I have an accent or a disability? What if I'm a single parent? Would you steer me away? Would you close the door? Would you?
The Fair Housing Act protects your right to live where you want. If you think you've been discriminated against, call us.
Drivers face all kinds of distractions.
Guys, stop playing now.
Before your wireless drive safely. Keep your phone in easy reach and dial sensibly. In bad weather or traffic, call later and use a hands-free device. Remember, with wireless, safety is your call.
Back at the Armory, let's go through the leading scorers for the first half. Let's start off with Sheboygan South. Jamal Johnson leads them with 5 points. Matt Hemsing and Tyson Pitch each have 3. And then 3 players scored 2 points each. Nick Wilson, Kyle Reuter, and Adam Murray for South 17 points. North had 20 in the first half, and they were led by Dave Moss with 6. He was followed by Alex Jordan and TJ Kellner with 4 each. Tom Eyrich had 3. Tim Schwer had 2, and Derek Deasing had 1. Big difference in the game so far, Chris, has been the free throw shooting. North has been at the line 17 times and made 12 for about 70%. South on the flip side only made 3 of 8, but still a close ball game.
Yeah, they
20 to 17.
Yeah, you make a couple more free throws and you're right there, but
well, they're right there anyway. But
but you make 2 more and you might have the lead. Just horrible shooting in the first half. 4 of 16 for Sheboygan North. That's just 25%. 7 for 20 for Sheboygan South. So the offenses are struggling. Good hard defense, but really dictating what the offenses are doing, and therefore it's just tough to tell who's going where or what's going to end up at the end of this ball game.
Down in the bottom right corner of your screen, you see Brian Andrews. He's the cameraman on the stage. Kerry Kautzer running the camera up on top. And you see myself and Chris Wright and Pete Barth and the rest of the crew. Our next ball game, we might as well get that out of the way, will be next Friday when Christian invades Kohler in a Central Lakeshore game. So you can stay tuned for that one. That'll be a good game. And we've got a host of games coming up. The 17th, that's a Tuesday, we'll be at Lakeland when Marion invades there. And then we got the Lutheran Christian intercity battle on the 24th. So some interesting games coming up for us. I didn't catch the...
Who won the moped? Somebody won a moped.
I know I didn't. South has it coming out. They trail it 20 to 17. Pitch from outside, can't get it. Long rebound, but unable to track it down was Tony Gallhart, so North will get the possession.
I think you mentioned that at least 12 players for each team played in that first half, and
yeah, that's a ton of guys.
Well, certainly is, and they were going in and out quite quickly. I know we mentioned before this is 160th meeting. North does lead the series 93 to 66. North has won 17 of the last 18, and under Coach Tom DeSatel, they're 53 and 16.
Good defense by Pitch.
Nowhere to go.
You know, you mentioned about the poor shooting, and my thought was only 16 shots. I mean, sometimes you can look at a 4-minute stretch and North will get 16 shots. And just bears out the tough defense that both teams
A lot of
played.
as you mentioned before, those shot attempts don't count. Excuse me, free throws or fouls don't count for that.
Moss on a hard driving layup, got it up and in. There's a foul on a South player. I didn't catch who that was on. So we'll just tack one down here somewhere. Won't give it to anybody, we'll just put it there.
Bad turnover there for South.
Irick. And the basket is good by Kane, but he's called for the offensive foul, so there's no basket. Andy Lancer taking the charge. Good job by Andy. And for his great effort, he gets to come out of the ballgame. Andy's been in and out throughout the first half.
Wow. You're right, he just took a charge. I don't remember him doing anything wrong on the other end, but he's out of the game already.
Pitch, gliding in and gets the layup to go. A nice shot by Tyson Pitch. A little hang time on that layup attempt. 22-19. North still on top. Moss tripped in the lane, but getting the outside shot and a three-pointer at that is TJ Kellner.
The first three-point made
by either team.
And for Sheboygan North, that's just shocking. Good closeouts though by South to stop that.
Weber, jump shot is no good.
He hasn't gotten on track yet.
No, he got up over the defense for a reasonably good shot attempt, but couldn't get it to go. And then a fine rebound inside. Kellner feeling it, but couldn't get it to go.
Yeah.
Well, the three-point attempt was covered up pretty well.
Yes, he was.
Pitch outside the line. Answers with his own three-pointer. North running the half-court offense. South playing very tough defense. It's 25-22. North on top by 3. We're at 5:45 remaining in the third quarter. Second last game to be played between these two teams in the Army. Kane with a three-pointer.
Boy, I knew when he stepped back, that was pure. That looked real good from here.
That last Armory game will be February 11th. Weber, long and off the board. Not a good shot attempt. He's having his trouble. Moss driving, got hacked a couple times, and now we get a foul. I think it was the third hit that got it got Pitch a foul.
Pitches does such a nice job with his feet, but then all of a sudden he reaches and he gets silly fouls that way and gets himself into foul trouble. I mean, we saw that before when he had that little push.
Mike Weber steps out and Jamal Johnson comes in. Brad Schmitz got it in just under the 5-second count. 28-22, North on top. This is an important possession for South.
Well,
D it up.
Raining threes lately. Let's see if
inside to Irick, and he lays it off the glass and in. Great pass from TJ Kellner. Irick with his first basket. Full timeout by South with 4:54 remaining in the third quarter. It's North 30, South 22.
Once they've outgrown their toddler seat, they're still not ready for adult safety belts alone. 4'9" is the magic number. Until then, kids need a booster seat. Make sure your little pumpkin gets there safely. Visit boosterseat.gov.
Scoring a little more frequently there. Chris, why don't you tell us about that?
Well,
we were just arguing who's going to do the talking.
Marty just pointed out, or made a very good point, that North only scored 4 in the entire 4 baskets, that is, in the entire first half, and already within the first 3 minutes they got 4 baskets, and that's why the lead is now extended to 30-22. A couple of threes and a couple of twos. South, on the other hand, has only got 2 buckets here in the second half.
Tyson Pitch gets both of them, a three-pointer and a two-pointer. Nice little two-man game down on this end. That last possession for North, with Kellner making the great feed inside to Irick, and then he kissed it off the glass.
And Pitch is out of the game now.
Johnson going hard to the hoop, and Kellner not getting set. He's going to draw the foul.
Well, he was standing there for a long time.
And I'll tell you who was standing around was whoever was supposed to be guarding Johnson at half court.
Yep.
Kellner's first foul. Johnson will be going to the line again. He's 1 for 2 in the first half.
And again, the woes continue.
Yeah, 3 for 9 now on their free throw attempts. Looks like it's the south side.
Yep.
Shot of them. Ooh, that one didn't look good right from the beginning. 3 for 10 on the free throw attempts by the Southsiders. Schmitz, good defense by Hempsing. Eyrich, a little bit of an opening, and Moss commits a real silly foul. Boy, oh boy. Johnson with a strong rebound, and then Moss came over the back and hacked him a good one and picks up his third. Alex Jordan in the ball game, number 21 for Moss. Kellner guarding Hempsing.
Mike Weber yet to score.
Yeah.
And just Hempsing, he's got 1 basket too. Strange.
Kick it over to Biederwolf, back to Weber.
He's open in the corner.
Well, he's going to have a hard time, Biederwolf is, getting his shot off when a much taller guy closes out on him.
There for a second, but
Hempsing down the lane. I think he got away with a walk, but he put it up and in.
Yeah, but I liked his decision there. Best way to get through that zone is to go right to the rack, and that's what he did. He's just waiting for somebody to do that, and Hempsing, being the senior, did the right thing.
Eyrich shot is no good. Rebound by Weber. South on a bust out. Weber's shot is no good. Johnson with the rebound. He's fouled. I think Eyrich's going to pick up that foul. Foul goes on number 3, Schmitz. His second. Jamal Johnson going to the line again. He's only hit on 1 of 4 free throws, Chris, so far in the ball game, and you know, we got this. We're looking from the end of the floor right at the basket. That thing is a good 6 inches off to the right, and he just caught enough rim to get it to roll around and in. That one looked good.
Yep.
30-26, North up 4. South hanging around. North up the entire game, basically. And get a double dribble call on Jordan. I don't know if I agree with that, because the ball was knocked out of his hands by Johnson. Johnson asking for a bit of a timeout from the official. He got poked in the eye or in the nose. Got a little bit of blood drawn, and they have 20 seconds to get that squared away, but instead Coach Schultz brings in Zach Duquette. And the trainer taking Johnson over to get mended up. Good pass over to Weber, taking it hard to the hoop. Inside feed to Lancer, who puts it up and in. Nice little 2-man game between Weber and Lancer. Lancer with his first basket.
Lancer just an outstanding athlete. Good positioning there.
Inside feed to Eyrich, and he gets an easy 2.
Yeah, Lancer tried to get around, but was just a tad slow.
Eyrich now with 7 points, 2 baskets in the quarter. Weber gets right around Eyrich, break the press. Zach Duquette with a left-handed jumper from 17.5 feet out, nails it. Oh, all of a sudden I like that Duquette boy, left-handed. Eyrich posting up inside. Looked like he had an opening, but they didn't get him the ball. Kane from outside the line nails his second 3 of the ball game.
In a close game like this, those 3-point shots are big.
35-30. Irick gets away with a bump, and then he slaps the ball away.
Wow. Oop, and a travel by North, but they don't call it.
Ball goes out of bounds off of Schmitz. And South will have it. Brian Williams coming in for North, number 15. Brian is a 5'11" senior. Kempsing almost dragged the foot, made a good
Probably
play.
did.
Duquette shot no good. Rebound by Kellner over the shorter Biederwolf.
Yeah, his fifth. Fifth rebound for TJ Kellner.
Inside feed to Irick, forcing the action, drew the foul. He's a load inside for a sophomore, boy. He's really aggressive.
Wow, I thought Andy Lancer had really good position there.
So did I, but
I thought they were going to call the foul, and Duquette kind of poking in there.
Irick really forces the action once he gets the ball down low.
Yep. His brother, of course, Andy Irick, played for the North football team 2 years ago, or 2 seasons ago now.
Tom has made 4 out of 5 free throws.
Dad's also a policeman in the city here.
So watch what you do. That one rolled out. Nick Wilson with a strong rebound.
He's got 5 rebounds.
36-30, North on top. 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. Johnson outside the line, had a good look, but couldn't get it to go. Wilson.
Ooh, good try.
Had the first tap, but then he couldn't grab the rebound, and on the second attempt, Kane was able to come down with it.
I think this is another big possession here. North can score here. They're put up by 8.
Kellner, realizing he had Biederwolf on him and knew he could take him to the hoop. A good help defense, and then he tried to pass across the lane, but was fouled. Ball is on Tony Gullhart. North has it. There's 1:07 remaining in the third quarter. Again, a big possession for both teams. North up 6, can bump it up to 8, possibly 9. Irick posting up down low and being guarded by Wilson. Kellner had it tipped away, got it back, and put it up and in.
Big commitment there for TJ Kellner. He wanted to go hard. He actually kind of had the stern look in his face, and he got the 2 points for his effort.
Johnson taking it hard, dumps it inside to Wilson for an easy 2. Nice play by Jamal Johnson.
Nice
Nick
finish.
Wilson with a couple of baskets.
Yeah, good finish.
Kellner got it. Spotted just a hair of an opening and took it and nailed a 3.
Big quarter.
41-32.
Big quarter for TJ Kellner. Big 18 seconds for South. They're down 9 now.
Johnson takes it inside, kicks it out. Duquette has the opening.
Ooh.
Couldn't get the shot to go. Hemsing tips it away, and then Brian Williams commits the foul. For Williams, that's his second.
Big quarter for Kellner and Kane has been the difference. 2 leading scorers have stepped up for Sheboygan North. Now this lead is 9.
10 points for Kellner in the quarter. And Rob Kane, 6. TJ Engels comes in for Irick.
Once again, they don't know time.
Good closeout by Brian Williams on Jamal Johnson's shot attempt. No good. At the end of 3 quarters of play, North on top, 41-32.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio. Because vaccine was never in short supply, thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
Fruit. What a tasty treat. Fruits packed with potassium and other nutrients can help keep your heart pumping strong during the game. And they give you energy back so you can take on the next activity. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
There you see the concerned South fans. North on top by 9, 41-32. Leading scorer for Sheboygan South is Tyson pitch with 8. North is being led by TJ Kellner, who has 12. Kellner had, I think, 8 in that quarter, Chris. Pitch's shot is off, no good. Kellner with the rebound. And North with a chance to bump it up to double figures for the first time in the game.
Well, I had North 8 for 10 in the quarter, so they've definitely increased their situation from 4 to 16. Now it's 12 for 26, and they're looking much sharper, and now they're up by 9.
Andy Lancer on a reach and picks up his 4th foul early in the quarter. There's 7:39 remaining. Irick, and he does draw the foul, and that's going to be it for Andy Lancer. Andy working very hard inside, but Irick just a little too much for him tonight. Nick Wilson comes in, replacing Andy Lancer. Lancer finishes with 2 points for the ball game. But he's a force inside, Chris. They're going to miss him. Irick knocks in a couple of free throws. He has 10.
Hard to believe it's an 11-point lead.
Hemsing's shot is no good. Kellner with a strong rebound.
South just can't get on track.
Inside to Irick again, and he lays it up and in.
Wow.
Full timeout by Sheboygan South. North going the inside route to Irick. They lead it 45-32. We'll be right back.
The time is coming. There's no escape from the day you retire. And will you be ready financially? Are you ready, dear? You still can be, with investments like an IRA or a retirement plan at work. It's never too late. But start now, because if you wait, you're making a grave mistake. You may wind up working forever. Saving for your financial future doesn't have to be a nightmare. Choose to save.
There you see the South huddle. North has opened up a 13-point lead, Chris, mostly on the back of Tom Irick.
Yeah, he's taking over here. Him and TJ Kellner, Rob Kane early in the third quarter. But right now it's the sophomores, 51-31.
From the standpoint of South, they haven't been able to get the production that they're used to from Weber and Hemsing, and that's really hurt them.
Yep, they've really gotten cold too. I know Pitch hit those 2 shots early in the third quarter, but since then, they are basically about 4 for 18 shooting in their last 18 attempts.
Weber inside to Wilson for an easy 2. Nice pass by Mike Weber.
But that's an easy shot attempt. That's the kind of shots you need to get back into this, and this is far from over.
Outside shot by Kane, and he nails a 3. A lot of weapons on that north side.
Kane's really stepped up here in the second half.
Well, between Kane, Eyrich, and Kellner, it's just been a little too much. And then Williams displaying some emotion out on the court that he probably shouldn't.
Well, I don't know if it was frustration or if he thought that the ball was loose.
Well, I think he knows that now he's going to be out of the game. Well, Coach Desautels just doesn't like that kind of behavior. (48-34). North up by 14. Pitch, pull up 10-footer, drains it. Good shot by Tyson Pitch. He's a leaper too, Chris.
Yes, he's got good athletic ability.
Inside feed, but the whistle before. Foul goes on Tyson Pitch. That's his 4th.
There's one of those fouls again.
I'm still looking to find out who got that one that I never got. That might have been his 5th.
No,
but it wasn't. It wasn't. They're 1-1 now for Sheboygan North. The remainder of the game, there's 6:21 remaining in the ball game, and they're in the bonus. Alex Jordan will be at the line, shooting 1-1. Can't get it to go. Weber with the strong rebound for the Red Wings.
4th rebound for him. But he has not scored a basket.
Ooh, little Marcus Haynes action by Pitch. He almost lost it. Inside feed goes off the hands of Wilson, but Hemsing able to track it down. Penetrate, dish it out to Weber.
Get one.
Ooh, rims in and out. I'll tell you, he's just having a tough night tonight. And that happens. It's just unfortunate it has to come in a high-profile game like this.
And North right now is going to want to run some clock, but he's going to draw a 5-second call if he's not careful. Instead, we're going to get a reach.
We get a bump. Paul's going to go on Hemsing. He's not going to win that debate. TJ Kellner going to be at the line, shooting 1-1. Dave Moss checked in during this break in the action. Zach Duquette comes back in. Tyson Pitch getting a well-deserved rest. Now, one thing that TJ has done, Chris, is he's allowed the game to come to him because they were really covering him up tough in the first half, and yet he didn't force the action.
Yeah, Tony Gohart was all over him early, and then you said it when he took a couple shot attempts, he had just a little gap, and he got a couple of those to fall.
Wilson, oh, he took the ball to the boot and went down very, very hard. I hope he's okay. Moss went down hard too. Moss is the one that initiated the contact. And Wilson, he didn't look, he went down awkward too. You're going to see it. He's going to get it out on top and take it to the hoop right here. Look at that. Oh, went down right on his back. And Moss took a header too. We have a full timeout.
Someday, I'll be a ballerina, just like them. And this will be my stage, where I twirl and float and swirl. Someday, this won't just be my wish. Someday, I won't be sick.
Hey, there's one of the Goldschlager twins, Debbie Hauer. How's it, Debbie? Well, Nick Wilson seems to be okay. He'll be shooting a couple of free throws. And Moss is still in there. He was holding his neck after that contact. He seems to be okay. That's a good thing. North on top 14 at 50-36. There's 5:20 remaining in the ball game. In what has been a very defensive battle tonight, Chris.
Well, free throws for South.
Yeah, really. They haven't shot enough, and then when they've shot them, they haven't made them. And North has shot a whole bunch and made a whole bunch. I agree with your assessment in the first half. You know, is more of a factor then. Now that North has opened up a lead, you know, the free throws don't seem to be as much a part of it. What they need to do, South, that is score baskets. Good defense by Hemsing to steal a ball away from TJ Kellner. North has it. Nobody's guarding Hemsing. Tries to slide through, forces the shot up, can't get it. Johnson with a rebound, put it up, couldn't get it to go. Now he takes it back out.
They got to find someone to hit an array of shots here.
Really. Hemsing kicks it out to Duquette.
North
back
playing a
out
zone.
to Belhart. Hemsing open, can't get it to go, and that's been the story of their night. Hemsing guarding Kellner. 3-on-3. The numbers, I mean. Moss trying to go to the basket. He's fouled by Duquette on the way in. He'll be shooting a pair. For lefty Duquette, that's his third. Tyson Pitch coming in. And also coming in is Jake Biederwolf. Galhard checking out. Dave Moss at the line. Moss hit 2 out of 2 way back in the first quarter, Chris. Check that back in the second quarter. And now he's got one here. Dave has 9 points, has a chance to go to 10.
They're making their free throws.
You know, I saw him play earlier, North, I mean, and I thought they were a better free throw shooting team in those games also, better than what I remember the last couple of years. Tyson Pitch in and out, but he got a little reprieve from Matt Hemsing, who put a putback up and in. Matt Hemsing now has 7 points. Tom Eyrick had a chance to take it to the hoop, but pulled it back out.
Try to run some clock.
Looks like they're in their spread offense here, Chris.
TJ seems to be looking right at that official there, who's, you know, counting off that. You know, it seems like he gets to 3 or 4, and all of a sudden he takes it, and then he can start it over. They're really going to run the clock, and the way they're hitting free throws, it's a good thing.
Ball on Hemsing. Kellner will go to the line. Well, once you get a team down like North is, or South is, and you know North runs that delay pattern, it's pretty tough.
Well, you got to step in the lane. You got to take some chances, and you got to hope they miss their free throws, which North is not doing.
Not tonight, no.
And slowly but surely, every free throw's made the gap bigger and bigger, and in a low-scoring affair.
Kellner's made 5 for 5, and Moss has made 4 for 4. And, I mean, it's just right down the line. These guys have been knocking in their free throws.
And that's clutch. And that's just standing up and getting the job done.
Tom Eyrick, 6 out of 8. Moss. Well, Moss gets called for a foul. I don't know that he necessarily got him. He forced what looked like a turnover, but he's going to get called for the foul. And that's number 5.
It was like an air foul there, but
yeah.
I think he whiffed.
Yeah, whiffed. The referee didn't see it that way, though.
No, because the dribble kind of went goofy.
Tom calling his team over before he makes the substitution. Here you're going to see it. Watch him go underneath. Whoop.
Yep.
Never got him. Oh, yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Yep.
See you later. I'll tell you, I did not enjoy my December. I didn't see why we couldn't have done those games. I think we missed about 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games we missed in December. I know it came down as a budget thing, but I don't buy it.
Yep.
And I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what we can do about it.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd voice my opinion. I know you've spoken to some other people about where have we been.
Yep.
Not that they necessarily missed us. But they certainly would have liked to have seen some high school basketball.
Right, and it's very important. I know the community asks and they question and they want games and they
we missed an inner city game with that Lutheran Christian game.
Yep,
that was a dandy, and you know, those kinds of things shouldn't happen.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people in this community that watch TV8, and I think it's a neat thing that you know, Scott and Kerry have put together here, and
you know, we know that other communities do this kind of thing, but from what I hear, it's not done as professionally as what we do. And I'm not talking about you and me. I'm talking about the technical aspect of it. Wilson knocks in a couple of free throws. He has 9 points tonight. 3 minutes remaining. Kane taking it hard to the hoop. Up and in. And a foul. Foul's going to go on Matt Hemsing. South very slow reacting to the fast break by the Raiders.
Yeah, I don't think that Rob Kane would have gone to the basket if it was not just wide open there.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, they wanted to run clock.
Tyson Pitch coming in for Jamal Johnson. Kane heading to the line. He's been one of the not so good free throw shooters for North tonight, but he knocked that one in. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, but he's perfect on the floor, 4 for 4.
Ooh, that's pretty doggone good.
Yep.
Pitch, got it. Tyson Pitch with a quick release, got his second three-pointer to go. Alex Jordan being guarded by Biederwolf, and then we get a foul on Jake. Jake Biederwolf picks up his third, I think. Fourth. He was the guy. He was the guy that I missed the foul on. He's got 4, not 3. Well, we got that rectified. Now we can go on with life.
And you can sleep tonight.
Yep, really. By the way, there's something else you had mentioned earlier, you know, about number of players playing. And I know, well, Pete's sitting right next to us. I don't know if he can hear us, but one thing I would like to see the press do is list all players that play, whether they score or not. Because, you know, in a way, it is a record of what has gone on. And, you know, if you get a team that scores 50 points and, you know, you only get 3 guys scoring, well, your box score looks like only 3 guys played. That's not right.
Hemsing coming in with a couple baskets here. Nick Wilson's got 6 boards.
I got Matt with 9 points. And we get a quick foul down on the other end.
Well, maybe they're hoping that North starts missing them, and it's not impossible.
Nope, nope. Nick Wilson committing his second foul, and Tom Eyrich will go to the line. These are going to be free throws 9 and 10 for him. He's got 6 out of 8 so far. Wow, he's got a sweet release.
All these guys are clutching up. Tough environment.
Well, they all got a real good release on their shot. I mean, we haven't seen that in quite a while from these many players. North and South I'm talking about, because the South side, even though they haven't made them, they still look pretty good on their release. Weber still not there. And he commits a foul. Kane will go to the line again. Mike Weber committing his third. 60-46, 2:06 remaining in the ball game.
Kane with his 6th rebound. Kellner's got 7. Oh, he leads the whole herd with that rebounding thing for the North side.
Your dad graciously volunteered to coach the Jefferson 4th and 5th grade basketball team, and we really enjoy him doing that. He wasn't able to make the game today, and the Jefferson kids didn't win, but I'll tell you, they played a real nice ball game, Chris. They actually scored 12 points. I think that's probably as many points today as they've scored the rest of the season combined.
Well, in the rec action where all these kids first start.
Yep. Good learning experience. North with a rebound off of a South miss.
Well,
and we got a foul.
I think it's time to call off the dogs.
Turn out the lights.
Yep, call off the dogs and put in your bench and let this thing end. Well, what the heck?
Johnson committing a hard foul.
You know, when you were down 12 with 2:10 and you had a couple trips, but North keeps making their free throws and you keep empty trips on the other end. I think it's time to call it off and, like I said, put in some different players and get ready for the next one in a month. Last year, the two teams split. South won the first one. And, of course, the second game came down to a breakaway by Trevor Gruby right here at the stage.
That was exciting.
Yeah, it was two outstanding games.
Off a great pass from Kyle Tetschlag.
Yep.
Eric's second free throw is no good. Foul is on Rob Kane on the rebound.
Earlier action today, the North girls got the victory for the varsity. They continue their undefeated streak in conference play.
Well, that one we kind of nailed. We both figured it wasn't going to be real close. You know, they're just a really good, I mean, a state class type basketball team. And this one we didn't know so well, but South has just found it real hard to score points, and North has hit their free throws and made enough baskets to open up a 17-point lead. Jamal Johnson's free throw is off. No good.
Well, in the Valley, it's Manitowoc and Green Bay West, both at 5-0. Sheboygan North is going to move up the ladder a little bit here. They're going to stay third place. They lost to West at home and on the road at Manitowoc. But last year they were behind Notre Dame and made a little run. So
they'll definitely need a big run this year.
Yep. Two teams in front of them this year, not just one.
Tyson Pitch committed that last foul that's sending Schmitz to the line, and that was his fifth. That's the second South player that's fouled out. We got a host of new guys in for the Red Wings. Brent Halverson, 23. Kyle Reuter played back in the first half. Number 45, Adam Murray, also back in there. He played in the first half.
Kyle Reuter had an outstanding first half. He had 3 offensive rebounds, got a basket. I thought he did a nice job. And first time we see him here.
Brad Schmitz makes his first free throw. Also in for South is Jake Schwartz. I got Jake as having played in the first half. Coming in for North is Steve Lacey. Pulls back in. He played a little bit in the first half. Tim Schwer in, or is going to come in for the shooter. Eirich's still in there. And Kellner's still in there. Oh. That was the second free throw. We got it right here on TV8 if they want to watch it. You know, you get to that situation, do you want to make the free throw and get a point, or do you want to stay in the game? Well, Schmitz knows if he makes it, the substitution's coming in.
Regardless, he's coming in anyways because the officials forgot to do the second shot.
Inside to Eirich, forces it up and in. That's only Tom's fourth basket, but I believe he's over 20 points, or right around there. Haven't counted him up yet, but he's had a great night. Definitely proved to be a force inside. Interception by Kellner, going hard to the hoop. Can't get the dunk, but got the layup.
22-point lead, Marty. It sure didn't seem like that.
No, not the way the game started, or the first half for that matter.
No, not
20 to 17. North has rolled up 48 points. Good rebound by Lacey. Under a minute. Kellner has it outside. Derek Deasing looking to come in. Eyrick, fadeaway, no good. Biederwolf with a nice rebound inside. Oop, got away with a walk there. Murray, air ball, and then a foul. Reuter, I believe, is going to be going to the line to shoot. Foul is on Tim Schwer. I got Eyrick with 17 points so far, Chris. Well, the free throw woes continue for South as Reuter missed his first attempt. Kyle looking to get a free throw, and he does. Pulse has it and throws it out of bounds. South will have it back. It's 68 to 47. TJ Engels and Rob Kane coming in. Tom Eyrick and Tim Schwer coming out. Corey Dodge coming back in.
For who? Rob Kane, I would think.
Kane can't come out. He hasn't played for a second. But the officials say, so what?
Barely broke a sweat.
Yeah, really. Dodge fighting for the rebound along with Jake Schwartz. And it's going to be a jump ball, South's possession. 11 seconds remaining. It's 68 to 47. North on top. They've held the lead all the way through, but huge second half as they've been able to extend the lead. Biederwolf's shot rolls off the rim. He had a good look at it, but couldn't get it to go. Jake outside. Shot is no good by Brent Halverson, and that's the ball game. North takes a pair tonight. The boys take this one 68 to 47.
This is no ordinary part-time job. Sure, it's an extra paycheck, but this is something you can really get into. It's the job you love, the job you want to do, because it's unlike anything else you do, and because it can change the whole direction of your life. This is where you fuel your future. The Air National Guard. Call 1-800-2GO-ANG.
Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
Low-fat cheese sandwiches on whole wheat bread. Chewy and good for you. Snacks high in calcium help build strong bones. And foods rich in fiber are good for your heart. So you have the power to dominate. Can your food do that? Run, throw, think, eat better. Find out more at smallstep.gov.
Back at the Armory where the Raiders have defeated Sheboygan South 68 to 47. Down on the floor is Chris Wright.
Thanks, Marty. I'm here with Tom Irick and Rob Kane. Kind of a grind-out game in that first half. Tough to get things started, low-scoring thing when things got going later on, but pretty tough going early on.
Yeah, we just kind of got into the game in the second half. We were struggling in the first half, but we just got into it and hustled more in the second half.
Now, Coach got a few sophomores on the team this year. Obviously, you guys did a nice job playing in the big house for the first time, all the crowd. Not too bad for you, or was the crowd kind of a factor?
Yeah, I think it really pumps you up at the beginning, and just adrenaline rush right at the beginning. Really gets you going.
I thought you did a real nice job at the free throw line. You guys really made a lot of hay there. You know, you got to the line, you made the free throw, especially you. Working hard on them free throws?
Yeah, you just got to concentrate and try to block out everybody screaming and just shoot them.
Well, congratulations, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Rob, you guys coming together a little bit, a little slow start in conference, but a little confidence building the last two, this week, those 2 wins.
Yeah, we've been playing better ever since our last game. Even during the game, sometimes it takes us a while to get going. This game, we came out a little bit slow. I came out a little bit slow too, and we just got it together. A lot of the younger kids started playing well.
You're taking care of a lot of my questions here. Yeah, you got started off a little bit slow, and a lot of people, as I was mentioning to Tom, really a grind-out game in that first half, trying to feel each other out. Third quarter, a little bit of an explosion.
Yeah, we did. Everyone stepped it up on the team in the third quarter. Tom especially. When he got in the post, he was real tough with it, and he just got to the hoop.
Yeah, I thought another thing you guys did, you really clamped down on your defense. I know North's always been known for defense, but again tonight, I think you shut them down to about 33% from the floor. I had them 18 for 54, but I thought you guys played real good D.
Yeah, we did play good defense, and everyone on our team rebounded, I thought.
Another thing Coach Destel's doing this year too, he's playing a lot of players. You got a lot of depth this year, and you get a lot of contributions from a lot of men.
Yeah, we do. This game, the first half, I think almost everyone got in and everyone contributed. There was no one slouching on the team.
Well, you got second half ahead of you, one game at a time a little bit. I think the big game last year was here, and then you guys got on a roll. Hopefully the same thing going to kick up for the second half of the year?
Yeah, I would hope so. We're definitely getting better as a team, so hopefully we continue to get better.
Well, best of luck to you, Rob, and take care. Congratulations on the victory. We'll send it back to Marty.
Let's go through the leading scorers for tonight's ball game. We'll start off with Sheboygan South. Jamal Johnson had 7 points. Matt Hemsing had 9. Tyler Pitch led the Red Wings with 13 points. Nick Wilson off the bench had a real nice game. He had 9 points also. Zach Duquette had 2. Kyle Reuter had 3. Adam Murray had 2. Andy Lancer 2 to round out the Red Wings scoring. They finished up with 47 points. A key point to the game early on was free throw shooting. South finished up only hitting 9 of 19 free throw attempts. For the Raiders, go right down the line. Brad Schmitz had 1. Derek Deasing had 1. Dave Moss had 10. He had a fine game before falling out. Alex Jordan filling in for him had a nice game. He had 6. Rob Kane had 13. You saw him on the interview action just there with Chris. Tim Schwer had 2 off the bench. Leading North with 18 points was TJ Kellner. He had 18. And then following him right behind was Tom Irick, who had 17. Irick really made a big difference in the second half with his inside play. On the flip side, in terms of free throw shooting, North went to the free throw line often, shooting 39 free throws and making 29 for about 75 or 76%. And that was a big key to the ball game. A great job here by the crew. Steve Reinert and Kerry Kautzer up on the top camera. Brian Andrews behind that camera. Scott Meloff and Kerry Kautzer spinning the dials in the truck. My partner Chris Wright did an excellent job tonight. I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.